You got a tattoo? Then you gotta have a story. Coming up, past president of the MC Mavericks, and a gal that's got some sprockets for love.
Baseball guy here, and I'm at the Central Texas Harley Davidson in Round Rock, Texas, just north of Austin. And we want to give a shout out to our buddies at Tattoo One Source as well for helping us with this event. We have the lovely DiDi here, who's all in red and black. I love the outfit, love the little bats and spider webs, and I love the tattoos. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your tattoos, and what one was the first tattoo you ever had?
The first tattoo I ever had is actually my cat's name, and it's on my back shoulder, and it's kind of a little hard to get to in this outfit, but it's Belle, and it was just, I decided to one day, hey, go get a tattoo, and my dad took me, and it's kind of our family bonding, and so that was my first one, and everyone since then has just become a hodgepodge mix of just little bits of art and me.
How old were you when you got that first tattoo?
I was actually 19, so I waited a year. I wanted to think about it for a while, and then I decided since my cat loved to sleep on my back, it was the best place to put it.
And your dad helped take you there, and you've got a really great tattoo for your dad and your family with this lion crest. So why don't you tell me about that?
It's actually the lion heart, and it's off of our family crest. Most of our family came from England, and so when I went to go visit my brother who was stationed in Germany, he said, hey, there's this artist that I want to go check out. So we went and we got matching tattoos, and it's just the lion heart off of our crest. I did mine in all red. My brother did his in red and black, and then eventually our father ended up getting the same tattoo.
Awesome. And then you've got some cool stuff on your legs here. There's an awesome shark. Tell me about the shark.
I've just been obsessed with sharks ever since I was a kid. Swimming in the ocean never scared me, and it just feels like home. And the fact that they are so misrepresented and just mysterious and powerful creatures, I think they're beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen some awesome tattoos with sharks. They obviously fascinate people, right? I mean, movies, Shark Week, everything. So really, really cool. Is shark your favorite animal?
Yes, it is. I would say the great white shark is probably my favorite, followed by the hammerhead.
Would you ever do one of those shark cages where you go down in the water?
I would actually free dive. I would free dive with great whites. Not on off of the Guadalupe Islands, no, but down near Cape Town, South Africa, I probably would, just to be crazy and stupid.
That's pretty awesome. I admire that courage. And speaking of courage, have any of these tattoos hurt that made you kind of think twice, or you're good with it?
No, I am one of those weird people that actually falls asleep when I get tattooed. But I can tell you that the inside arm with my family crest, the aftercare, you don't realize how much your arms swish when you walk. That was a little awkward and painful, but you just had to walk with your arm out like this for a few days.
All right, now you live in Texas. Why do you have a Kansas City Chief and a Kansas City Royal tattoo?
Well, my cousin and I like to do stupid things together, and I told him if he picked the design, I would go ahead and get a tattoo with him. And he picked the arrowhead first, and eventually the following year we got the KC Royals, and this was after they won the World Series. And we just kind of progressed since then, and we just keep marching up our arm and adding more cousins to the mix.
And marching up your arm, you have a marching man. Tell me about that marching man.
It's actually Professor Toot, who is the mascot for Mason City, Iowa, which is where our grandparents lived and our family came from. So it's just like a little homage to them.
And that's from that movie, play, or whatever you want to call it, The Music Man, right?
Yes, it's from the musical The Music Man.
And what of your tattoos is your favorite?
I would have to say it's my motorcycle sprocket on my leg. It's the matching tattoo I have with my husband. We actually met at a motorcycle retail store, and for our anniversary, which is on July 12th, I designed the sprocket with a heart in the center, and it's got 7 holes and 12 teeth because our anniversary is July 12th.
That is super cool. Wow, the meaning behind that. How many tattoos does your husband have?
He's trying to catch up to me. I want to say he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. 5 now.
Who's got the better tattoos?
I would say that I do, but he has some pretty awesome ones, especially since he has the matching one to my leg.
Did you ever tell your husband that one of your tattoos was scratch and sniff, and he would, help out and kind of lick it and stuff and make it taste better?
No, but that would be pretty funny. I'm going to have to pull that on him.
Awesome, awesome. And you have another tattoo inspired by the movie Donnie Darko. Why don't you tell us about that one?
I'm one of the people who actually went the opening weekend when it originally came out in October of 2001. And I sat in the theater with, I think, 3 other people. Fell in love with the movie. They pulled it after a couple of weeks, and then they re-released it the following year. But there is a scene in the movie where the main character, Donnie Darko, wakes up with marker numbers on his arm. And it says that the world's going to end in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. And so that's what I actually have on my inside arm.
All right, so pay attention to what time it is right now, because we've got 28 days and change. I'm going to be looking up here soon, right?
It could be. It could be the rapture. Who knows?
Who knows what the way 2020 has been, right? It's been crazy.
I would not be surprised. I mean, it's going to be on anyone's bingo card, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Well, this is Baseball Guy. We want to thank Central Texas Harley Davidson. Want to thank you, Didi, because you've just been magnificent. Great tattoos. And we want you to like this video. We want you to comment about just how spry and lovely this young lady is. And we want you to pound that subscribe button. This is Baseball Guy and Didi, and we're checking out. This is Baseball Guy here for Tat-Stories. I'm at Central Texas Harley Shop, and I've got someone that really represents the Harley lifestyle here, Joe. And Joe, I just think you've got some amazing tats here. I want to thank you for taking some time here to talk about them. Let's start off on your right arm here. You've got this MC Mavericks. Why don't you tell me about that?
Mavericks MC is a local motorcycle club we started back in 1996, and then we took it all the way up to National Motorcycle Club. I worked my way up from basically a foot soldier all the way up to national president, and I retired about 4 years ago. I retired from the club.
Awesome. That's congratulations working your way up. That's pretty honorable, and you still ride a lot, I assume.
Of course, it's a way of life. Once you start riding, you don't give it up.
What's your favorite ride ever been?
Anywhere, just wherever, to the local bar, wherever I decide to go to.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, you got some other cool stuff here on your arm. Why don't you tell me about this, the dagger, and is that a panther? It's some kind of tiger?
Tiger wings. Basically, when I was in the Marine Corps, I got that tattoo. I was going to make a Death Before Dishonor tattoo out of it for the Marine Corps, and I just never finished it up.
Okay. Do you have a specific artist you like to use?
Back home, I use an artist called Flipper Tattoos. They're in Bridge City, Texas. And I also use another guy named Mundo down there in Beaumont, Texas. About the 2 artists that I've used a lot. When I was younger, I'd just go anybody, give me the best deal.
Yeah, and you find out sometimes you get what you pay for.
Of course, I have this one right here. It's kind of hit up, but I got some scars on this one here. I went to a guy that did real cheap tattoos, and that's what I got.
Now, one tattoo that definitely does not look cheap to me and honors your Marine Corps heritage is the Cobra. Tell me about that one.
When I was in the Marine Corps back then, we were training for the jungle warfare. So I've been to Philippines and Okinawa. So I got the Cobra for jungle warfare training. Of course, I was going to put Marine Corps stuff on it, just ran out of money.
Well, Baseball Guy thinks it's looking awesome, and mad props to you, and thank you for your service. And pineapple?
Long story. Like I told you guys, my son was in a band when we started called Pineapple Express, and then they found out that it was used in a movie, so they had to change the name. But all the guys, their groupies, all got pineapples. They call themselves the Pineapple Gang. Of course, Dad, I'm gonna get a pineapple, and I put it, right there. So,
damn you, Ben Stiller. Damn you, Seth Rogen. That's a pretty freaking cool pineapple, and that band might have given you guys some free press. So, but it's still looking great. And you got spider web here. Tell me about this spider web with the Harley logo next to it.
The Harley logo I got years ago because I've always loved Harley Davidson motorcycles. So I got that one. And then all my sons started with my oldest son, got a Black Widow tattooed on his leg. Of course, being Dad, I went and got the biggest, baddest Black Widow I could get, and I put it right here on my forearm.
So Dad's awesome because he loves his son, loves the way he gets tattoos, but Dad's got to do them up better because Dad's the boss.
Of course.
Well, this is Baseball Guy. I do want to thank Tattoo One Source for helping us set up here. And thank you so much to this Harley shop here. Central Texas Harley Davidson, you guys rock. Joe, you rock. Thank you so much, man. Baseball Guy out.